Do you live in Daytona or visit Daytona? Then this is for you.
What's the news? What's the move? What's poppin' in the city? From the streets to the beach, that's it. You're in the know.
Hey y'all, it's Das, and this is Das It, your weekly dose of what's happening around the city. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So what's good, Volusia, is my very first segment of the show. And this is where I talk about things that are good in Volusia County. We talk about a lot of bad things in the news and in the media. And I like to highlight some of the cool things, good things that are happening right here in our good old county of Volusia. So you can stay informed. Daytona Beach has public meetings. Go to them. Give your feedback. Hear what's actually happening. These are ways for us to make informed decisions and informed statements when we're talking to others. You can get the calendar for this at daytonabeach.gov/calendar. All right. Chip Shot Sports Bar. Grand opening is coming soon, y'all. So this is a full indoor interactive sports bar that is going to offer things like golf and pickleball and all indoors. So y'all stay tuned for the grand opening date, because I'm definitely going to tell you about it, because that's going to be cool for Daytona. I'm super excited about that. It's sea turtle nesting season, y'all, and we're in full swing. So make sure you're picking up your trash on the beach and watching for those nests. Okay, we want to make sure that our sea turtles are being taken care of right here in our county. Okay, it's our responsibility. Hometown Heroes program is back, y'all, and they are giving out $50 million in funding. And this is so amazing for people that work in service-related industries, police, fire, teacher, all those things. You will be able to receive, I think it's like $35,000 toward your home. So I would definitely go check that out. Look into that. I will post some information about it so you have some direct links. But that's amazing. I'm so excited for people. Homeownership is an amazing accomplishment in your life. So this is super cool. There's a new county flood control dashboard. Okay, this is going to allow you to track drainage and storm water improvement right here in Volusia County. I'm going to give y'all the link for you to download this dashboard, but download it and be informed. That's what we want to be in. We want to be in a state of information, good, accurate, factual information. And our county is doing amazing things, and we definitely want to stay in the know. Super cool. So the House has voted to make daylight savings time permanent. Okay. So in my opinion, y'all, the Senate still has to vote on this, but and it's not looking good in my opinion. But I don't know. Since I was a child, we have changed the clock back and forth, and it allows me to get used to the time, the sun going up and down a little bit easier. You know, it's just that 1 hour change. I'm not sure how it'll work out. They say it'll just work itself out, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. What are your opinions on a permanent daylight savings time vote by the House? Do you think that we should be able to have daylight savings time? And then what is the other one? So you take away, y'all, I sound so ignorant right now. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. I bet I'll say it later on and I'll be like, oh, there it is. There's the information. All right, y'all. So moving on to mark your calendars. What are some of the things happening in our great county of Volusia? Some of the things happening in our community of Daytona Beach, events that are happening right here in our community. Let me tell you, All right, y'all. So Summer Splash is in full effect over at the One Daytona Center. This is happening every Saturday between 12 and 3. So take your children out there for this free event. What an amazing opportunity for you to explore some of the businesses right there in the One Daytona Center. It is absolutely a beautiful place. They have Game Time over there. There's a movie theater over there. A Game Time actually has bowling. One of my favorite restaurants, Burger 10 and Chicken 2 is over there. Y'all go check out the Summer Splash happening every Saturday this summer. All right. That is for kids. They do have a DJ. Mermaid Weekend is happening at the aquarium, y'all, this weekend, July 18th through the 19th. That's this Saturday and Sunday. So they're going to have mermaid exhibits. They're going to do shows and all kind of amazing things. So I'm sure they're going to have some giveaways, and I'm sure it's going to be beautifully decorated. So take your little girls, your little children out there, mermaid lovers. Everyone go out and check out the Mermaid Weekend at the aquarium. Rocking Ranch, y'all, is going to have Hayfire performing July 18th this Saturday. And there's dance lessons right before the show. So y'all go check it out. Rocking Ranch. I believe Rocking Ranch is over in Ormond Beach, if I'm not mistaken. The Riverwalk Social is happening this Saturday from 5 to 9. This is such a cool event because they're doing a One Love show. So it's going to be some reggae music and vendors and super cool activities right here in Daytona. Super cool. Pickle Fest is happening this Sunday at the Tiki Docks. And this is the river market that happens every single week over there. That's going to happen this Sunday, July 19th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. I think I said 1 p.m. one week or last week. So it's from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Pickle Fest. I love pickles. Oh my God. I love a good old dill pickle. I was just talking about making pickles the other day and I was like, I want to start making pickles. And somebody gave me a recipe and I'm definitely about to try it. So I got to start with getting some mason jars. So if you have the plug on mason jars, let me know where to go. All right, y'all. Summer Sounds is happening at the Rockefeller Gardens this Friday, July the 17th. So y'all go check that out. That's going to be fun. Tortugas games all weekend, y'all. This Saturday, Sunday, I believe Friday as well. But on Sunday, they're giving out free popcorn to kids under 18. Yeah. So y'all go check out a Tortugas game right here in our community of Daytona Beach at the amazing Jackie Robinson Stadium. Is that a stadium? Field? Yeah, we'll go with field. I will find out for sure. The Sounds of Summer at the Band Shell is happening this Friday, July the 17th. And Chicago tribute, y'all. That's super cool. Love that. Artemis Rising is happening this Friday as well, July 17th at the it's a National Moon Day celebration at the planetarium. So that's pretty cool. Artemis Rising. Have you ever been to the planetarium? I remember growing up and I always thought it was like just a free day because it was a field trip, you know? But now that I'm older, I'm like, wow. When I go to the planetarium, it's super cool. Shout out to the planetarium here in Daytona Beach, y'all. Sleeping Beauty is going to be running until the 19th of July. It is this Sunday is the last day. You can go see Sleeping Beauty at the Daytona Playhouse. That is amazing. All the great things happening right here in our community. And people say they don't know what's happening. You clearly are not watching my show. All right, y'all, let's move on to Under a Dub. Things you can do right here in our community of Daytona Beach for under $20. So Game Time does Thursday, $15 cards, unlimited play. So $15. That's under $20. You can go and play for a couple of hours, have some fun, tire them kids out, and take them home, bathe them, and put them in the bed. Okay? What? And then $15? That is such a good deal. I mean, I think those cards are like $50, $100. I know I've gone and just spent way too much at those places. And then I'm competitive. And then, you want to win. So you're just like, let's just get some more. Let's get some more. You can go to the beach, y'all, for free. That's something you can do under a dub. Splash parks, the parks. Things like Dunes Brewery have free events throughout the week. And that's over in Port Orange, right under the bridge, under the Dunlawton Bridge. But they have some cool, fun things. And it's a brewery. It's a local brewery. So you can check out the cool brewery in the same building. It's just dope. Arcade 51. If you like arcade games, y'all, you can go get an unlimited card for the night or unlimited play for the night. For $20. So that's pretty cool. You can take salsa lessons, Argentine tango. They have all kinds of dance classes happening right here in our community, and the classes are under $20. So they're reasonable. And then once you take the class, then you can stay to dance at the club. So it's like a party night right after the classes. So you get to use those newly founded skills. That's super cool. Love that. I love dance. And of course, we love fitness. And dance is fitness, y'all. Aqua Zumba. You like that tie-in? Aqua Zumba at Daytona Beach is doing free Aqua Zumba classes for the community. So that's super cool. Mr. and Mrs. Mentoring Program are doing kids boxing classes. And I believe those classes are $5 or $10. Let me find out exactly. And I'll let y'all know in the comments as well. But so many things, right, that you can do right here in Daytona Beach. Oh yeah, I want to mention they have the movies on the Halifax. They have all the summer concert series that you can go see at the band show. You can actually be on the beach and listen to the music of the concert. So you actually can go for free. I mean, there's so many things you can do. Home Depot and Lowe's has free kid workshops that your kids can go to. I think it's every first Saturday of the month, and you just have to sign up because it's limited space, but so many cool things. Anyway, I just get really excited because there's so many things you can do right here in Daytona Beach, and a lot of people just don't know about it. How could you go if you don't know? Ooh, poet, and I knew it. All right, y'all. All right, it's time for my favorite segment. And this segment is where I get to celebrate someone in our community that is doing amazing things and a mover and shaker of sorts. And we love this segment because it's just positive, And this week's CP time, cross promotion that is, goes out to Amaya Albury. Amaya, let me give you a cheer, girl. Amaya. So Amaya is a friend of mine, and she's a beautiful human being, y'all. The most beautiful spirit of someone that you could ever meet. I call her a floater because she's just in space, and she's just not of this world, and it's beautiful to experience. So she's not only beautiful inside, but she's beautiful outside. She works out. She does two-step. She's out here stomping in these streets of Daytona Beach because this is her hometown, y'all. She was born and raised right here in Daytona Beach. She actually recently just graduated. This is so super cool, from the Daytona University Citizens Academy. Shout out to Amaya and the Daytona University Citizens Academy. That academy is allowing our citizens, our local people, to learn more about how our city works. And, being informed is power. You're really able to see all that really is happening right here in our community. And a lot is happening right here in our community. So that's super cool. That's the most recent thing that I'm super proud about for her. She's bilingual, so she's from Spain. She speaks American. Oh my God, that was so American of me. She speaks English and Spanish, y'all. She's a community connector is what she's coining for herself. But that's exactly what she is. She connects the community together. She knows so many people. And she's not one of those people that holds in her connects, her contacts. She's giving them out. She's connecting people. She's making sure that people are fed. She goes and picks up food and takes it to food banks and gives it out to people that need it. She's called me a few times to pick up some vegetables and some fruits, and that stuff is expensive. And I'm like, yeah, share the wealth. These are fresh fruits and vegetables, and she's giving them out. And I believe she does this every single week. I don't even know how she has time to do all of this, because also she is a realtor. She's a full-time realtor at Ocean's Luxury Realty. And so she's also helping people find their forever home. She works with new first-time home buyers, but also she's finding programs for these buyers so people can really experience the joys of home ownership and not have to worry about having to come up with as much money as people normally think it costs to become a homeowner. So that's pretty cool and amazing, some of the things that she does right here in our community. She has so many programs that she supports, but she also supports the Mr. and Ms. Mentoring program. And I love that program, so I had to definitely mention that. What a good program. She's giving back. She's doing her part. She's out here in the streets, in the community, and loving on people and being kind and being a light in the world. And it is just amazing to see. She is just a true joy to know and to be around. So this week I celebrate Amaya Albury, a beautiful community connector and realtor right here in our community of Daytona Beach, y'all. So if you didn't know about her, you do now. Look her up. Let her be your realtor. She was my realtor when I bought my home last year. And so just an all around amazing person, a human being, and great add in addition to the community of Daytona Beach, doing so much for people that she doesn't even know. That's love. That is love. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the show today. Tune in every Wednesday on YouTube for a new episode of Das It. You're in the know. Peace.